Hi, I'm Linda Naylor.
And I'm Paul Kaloka.
We're here to record the video for our participation in the PSU Business Strategy Capstone program, Fall Term 2021.
You'll see an individual video for Linda and myself. Then we'll have a separate video which discusses some of the questions that you asked us. And finally, we'll have a summary that concludes our video. Take it away, Linda.
Hello, Capstone students. My name is Linda Naylor. I'm founder of Essential Confection, an Oregon-based startup that launched 1 year ago. I'm also co-founder with my partner, Paul Kaloka, whom you'll meet in a moment, of Essential Insight Advisors. Essential Insight Advisors is an Oregon-based consulting and advisory services company. We are pre-launch. My work history was that of a real estate agent. I sold residential and investment real estate in Cincinnati, Ohio, and throughout the Midwest for 25 years. I was licensed in 3 states. I constructed that business to be referral-based so that every piece of business I did came out of my base. I worked multidimensionally, multilaterally, and did about 35 to 40% of my business in corporate relocation business, mostly through Procter & Gamble. There was a moment at the end of 25 years where I took a step back to look forward. And I realized that I didn't want to get to the end of my life and look back and say, I wish I'd gone to culinary school. So I turned my business over to 3 agents. I moved to Portland in 2014, and I acquired a baking and pastry management degree from the Oregon Culinary Institute. I then worked as a pastry chef in an Italian trattoria in Lake Oswego for nearly 5 years until my role was terminated in January of 2020. Paul and I have complementary skill sets, which you'll hear more about in a moment. My philosophy of business building is relational. We believe that our combined skills enmesh themselves in a way that will help us transform the restaurant industry. We look forward to working with you, and we look forward to shared contribution. And now here's Paul Kaloka.
Thank you, Linda. My name is Paul Kaloka. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my employment history and how it segues into a shared business. I have 27 years in IT security, contracting, and consulting in Silicon Valley. 15 of those years was doing credit card data security assessments for Fortune 500 companies on a national and international level. I've traveled to Mexico, the Caribbean, South America, and Western Europe. Similar to Linda, I have 5 years experience selling real estate in California. I'm also a member of Toastmasters, which is a private organization developed to help people learn to do public speaking. I'm a current member of the Mentors of Focus Club in Wilsonville, and a core component of Toastmasters is leadership development. During the 2019-2020 fiscal year, I was an area director responsible for 5 clubs. During the 2020-2021 fiscal year, I was a division director responsible for 21 clubs. These skills provide a strong foundation to build a new business with consulting and training service offerings. How do our skills bring value to our business? First, I know how to operate a consulting practice on a national level. Both real estate and technology consulting use the same customer-focused soft skills. I have very strong project management skills and experience. Both of us understand how to work in a regulated environment and understand compliance needs in those environments. And lastly, I'm a professional certified IT auditor. These skills fit well with Linda's similar skills. She brings the knowledge of food service, and I bring the knowledge of professional consulting processes and procedures. We believe we have a winning fit for a business. We'll now get back together for an interactive discussion. Stick with us.
Welcome back. Next, we would like to discuss the problems we currently see in the restaurant industry and how we believe we can impact them.
So, what are those problems that we see?
Well, first, we see that restaurants commonly either experience a flat or an actual loss of income associated with their dessert and pastry functions. Secondly, we see that the combination of the cost of payroll, benefits, ingredients, and waste negatively impacts the pastry and dessert function. Thirdly, we see that the lack of advanced training in most restaurants that would facilitate servers increasing their check averages, increasing restaurant income, and enabling customer advocacy is a major challenge.
We've structured our business with 3 service lines to address these problems. The first is a consulting advocacy advisory service where we work with the clients on menu engineering, proper product bundling for a profit, and guest retention. Secondly, we'll perform an outsourced dessert kitchen function, which will provide seasonal artisan quality products on a periodic basis, as well as bespoke signature desserts only for a specific restaurant. Thirdly, we will design a program that will help upskill staff so they can increase their check averages and enable customer advocacy. We're calling this brand promise training. You've also asked us about what our immediate needs are. Linda, what do you think we need?
So I would say the first immediate need we have is for market research. We are very interested in knowing who our current competition is in the restaurant consulting sphere.
We also need a market testing process for before and after our engagement so we can understand what effect our engagement was with the customer.
Thirdly, we would like to develop a hiring methodology for what we're calling hospitalitarians. A hospitalitarian is someone who has an innate set of skills, often inborn, who is inclined towards service and towards hospitality and toward kindness to customers.
Next, we need some measurements and metrics for our business performance, as well as gauging how we affect our clients. We're also combining a service business and a product business together. So that means our accounting is going to be complicated. So we need some help with accounting to understand how to mesh these 2 items together. There you have it.
Brief introductions to Linda and Paul, our skill sets and our experience.
What our business is.
And how we'd like to transform the restaurant industry.
As well as our request for help from your program. We look forward to working with you this semester. Thank you.